Welcome to the readings and stuff.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on? Sarah, thank you for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. We got Hershey up here for 6 months. Hershey, what is going on? Appreciate you. B52. Weird World Tarot is not quite ready, B52. Do you want the white fly instead? It will be next stream, but tonight it is not quite prepared. I need to do the 4K flip through, blah, blah, blah. So I have not done that because I was late getting to the game of the Weird World Tarot. Say that 3 times fast indeed. Reiki, what is going on? Reiki, I'll finish your card after the stream. We got Lady up in the house. We got Hershey, Sarah, we got Bartman, we got Mizrak, and I think we're ready to go. Ready to go. Druidcraft is on the menu up front. There we go. Druidcraft is on the menu tonight, and we're going to see where this takes us. Karima, welcome back. I appreciate you very much. But yeah, let's see. You were shadow banned by tarot professionals. They want you to pay $75 for tarot to be a tarot professional. Okay. That doesn't sound very professional, but yeah, I guess $75 seems pretty expensive. Like, what are you getting for your $75? I mean, if you're going to charge me money, at least tell me what I'm getting, kind of thing. At least with that, it is a happy Catter Day indeed. All right, love and workle. Let's go with part 1, which is going to be the love potion, not number 9, maybe number 10. I don't know. Black Swan, thank you for your donation as well. All right, let's see a little bit about that. It looks like Heartbreak is on the menu a little bit in the 1st of September, and then it kind of just gets better, right? It kind of improves. It kind of gets to that next level. Karima, thank you for your other donation. We got Emma up in the house. Thank you very much. But yeah, let's see. So it just feels like that we got a little bit of heartbreak at the beginning of September. Some of the stuff that we're reaching for, we're trying for, we may be not able to get it. We may be not able to kind of get in on that menu as far as that goes. You got a little bit of a 3 of Swords in the love section. It just means that, we have a little bit of a challenge in maybe the first week of September. And I think this is kind of something where we are continuing something on from August. Like there were some expectations we had in August. There are some things that I wanted, I kind of needed. I was kind of pretty focused on getting in the 1st of August, in the month of August. And I just didn't get some of the opportunities. I just didn't get some of the leeway, some of the things that I was kind of looking forward to with that. It does get better. You do have a very bright future card, almost a family kind of card with this. I think things really start to get better. Things start to move in a direction that you like. And you have some positive outlooks, some positive things that are going to be out there and available to you after that first week. Just sort of hang on that first week because, man, it is just very much kind of challenging to sort of get in on over your head with that. There is some dreams, almost some premonition dreams that you're going to start having in September as well. And I think these sort of clue into, or at least sort of give you a preview of what's going to happen the rest of the month. Because I think that you do have some things happening in the rest of the month. We have some open doors. We have some interesting aspects of love as far as that goes in September. But a lot of these are premonition dreams, very symbolic. It's like a lot of water, a lot of clouds. There's a lot of things going on within these that kind of point you in the direction of, hey, this could be some good activities. There could be some good things happening with that. Overall, just be careful of your love choices in September. Don't make any big mistakes. Don't walk off a cliff there trying to get something that could not be possible. So you definitely want to kind of watch your expectations as far as that goes. All right. Let's see a little bit about the work environment in September indeed. We have A is on the PayPal side. A, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We also got some other donations on the PayPal side. Thank you very much. All right, I got A's question pulled up, so I can't see anybody else's donation. Well, let's see. Let me go over here. It wants to try my Face ID. Jesus Christ, there's my face. Recognize. I mean, can you do me a favor and recognize my face? That'd be great. So let me hold it up right up to my mug, and hopefully it'll do that. We got OA. Thank you for your donation over PayPal as well. Everybody wants a work reading tonight. We'll start with work of Sarah in the month of September. Man, you have really strict management. They want this, they want that. At least they're sort of communicating with you what they want, how they want it. And this is something that sort of bleeds over into September. There are some people that want some stuff. There are some people that need some new things, that need some activities, that need to find a breath of fresh air going on in here. It's almost like that there's more expectation. There's more, sort of getting ready for the next level kind of thing. Be random with me. Welcome. What's going on? We got Oasis. Thank you very much for your donation as well. The world just kind of says that the world is your oyster in September in work. What do you want? Where do you want to go? This is a time to where you are kind of proving yourself, showing what you can do, showing where you can be, and sort of stepping up to the plate and being that rock star that everybody really enjoys. And I think that's going to be, something good as well. You do have sort of some management struggle, like there's a power struggle. Who is going to be the manager? Who is going to be, who's going to be important here, and kind of where do you want to be focused with this particular kind of thing as well? So just be kind of ready for that. A little bit of power struggle on the management side, and that's going to be great overall. Good mixture of good and bad. Good mixture of busy and downtime. It feels like things are kind of normalizing a bit in September and work, other than the manager struggle, other than the expectations. It feels like a lot of the stuff that you're kind of concerned about, that you're kind of worried about in the work realm, becomes less heavy, right? As far as it goes. Karima, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. We got A is looking for that job, trying to find the miracle job, the amazing job, the best job in the world. Let's see what's going on with that. What is next with the job hunt? What kind of things can we expect over here as we're sort of looking in the job realm, looking in the job environments? What kind of things are going to be out there for us? We want something exciting here. Chariot, Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. I think that there are some opportunities. There's one opportunity that I think you're really going to kind of like coming up moderately soon as far as this, right? Six of Cups. I'm meeting somebody that I like. I'm connecting with a force that I really, that I really appreciate, that I like. And there's some good things coming about in this particular realm as far as we go. Page of Pentacles says it doesn't pay as much as you would like to see at the end of the day. It's something that is going to be, I need more of that. I need more of that kind of paycheck with that. I do think it gets a little better over time if you do take this particular position, but I think that it pays a little bit less, right? Page of Pentacles is just not paying what I had expected to pay as far as that goes. This is something with a little bit of a commute, or maybe work from home or something like that. The Chariot a lot of times does point to work from home, as well as the world, or anything with some distance involved in there. But it almost feels like that you need to drive more, you need to move more in order to get to work, in order to open some of these opportunity doors and get that moving and get that running and going as far as that goes. But I do think there's a good opportunity. Page of Pentacles just says it doesn't pay as much as ultimately I would like to at the end of the day, but that is something that you're going to kind of just have to get used to with that. I think a lot of the stuff that you're looking for does not pay as much as you would like, and some of these are kind of a little bit of a startup or a little bit of that kind of thing with that. We got next 7 days with a B52. Let's see, got a little unzipping the white fly tarot over here. We don't have the Weird World tarot quite yet. We will have it next stream. We do have to do a 4K flip through, get it all nice and shuffled. So next time you tune in, we will have the Weird World tarot, which will be on Monday. Which will be on Monday. So you can look forward to that action there. All right. Let's see the next 7 days if it's going to be acceptable with that. What's really going on with the pathway that you want to be on? It feels like you're not really finding the beginning of the path. And what I mean by that is that you know that there's a pathway that you need to follow, that you need to be involved in, that you need to chase, but you're just not there yet. You're just not on that path yet. And it's almost because nobody has offered to it or nobody has laid that down for you to sort of walk that path, for you to get involved with here. The star says that you can finally see the beginning of the yellow brick road. I can take my first steps. I can get on target with it, and I can run in that direction. And at least now something is sturdy, available, something is there for me, and I can get it going, and I can, kind of get excited about it. The King of Cups over here says this is watch what you're dedicated to on the path. This is something where you need to walk the path. You need to walk the kind of things that are going to be available to you without getting too emotionally invested in it. Because I think there are some, junctures and turns and twists that you are going to encounter. And if you get worked up about it, if you get emotional about it, you're not really going to find sort of the happiness that you kind of want to have overall with this as it goes. Overall, Six of Wands just says the path leads you on success. And the Six of Wands is sort of a cheering section in a lot of times as well, right? And that's something that you want. You want people to be behind you. You want to have that excitement going over there, and that's going to be something that's just going to be finally available to you. As far as it goes, welcome. What is going on? We got a lady up in the house too. Lady's got all the pumpkins. I do need to get all of the Halloween decks up and ready to rock and roll, because this is going to be an exciting Halloween indeed, because we have lots and lots of Halloweeny decks. We have lots of weenie decks, and it'd be kind of fun, right? The autumn equinox on September 21st. That's funny because that's my birthday, The equinox is on so I'm an equinox kind of boy, I guess. Maybe we'll see how that is. All right. I was just beginning the weird world to walk through. Say that 3 times fast. Crafty lady, welcome. What's going on? I appreciate you. Crafty lady, I have a painting for you. I have a painting for Crafty lady. So let's take a look at this. This is me. I need to sign my paintings. Somebody a long time ago said, you need to sign your paintings. And they're correct. But yeah, here is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. It doesn't have Vanna White in this particular card. But this is a Wheel of Fortune. And this is a cute little painting, and we got to give this to Crafty Lady to go alongside of her Ace of Cups painting as well. So yeah, we drew that with a pencil, Crafty Lady. I cheated. That's a pencil right there. So yeah, pencil. So don't take an eraser anywhere near it because it'll come off, So anyway, but yeah, we got that for Crafty Lady. Next time we meet up for lunch or coffee, dinner, whatever. Everybody going to have a party and all of that. Hopefully we can get UVT over here and meet back up once again with all of that other stuff. So there we go. All right. We'll see. S's current feelings for me. See what's going on. 3 of Cups. I think the mood is lightening. And I talked about that, that's one of those challenges this week of they're a little bit working the nerves. They're a little bit on the fence over here. And it feels like that you really kind of need some better communication here. You need some better things to go out on this thing. And I think that's improving. The 3 of Cups is all about that celebration. We have a lot of good cards over here. The feelings are uplifting. The feelings are emotional. And I think emotional is a good thing finally, because there has been this disconnect of emotion. There has been this disconnect of kind of what you need, what you want, where usually they're kind of, fine-tuned with that. You're just not sort of seeing that this way. But I think it's lightening up at the end of this week here. We have a level of celebration. We have a level of party. We have a level of movement. And the Knight of Wands says, I want to move towards that 10 of Cups. And again, I talked about, sort of the next few months being a warm-up of getting everything going, getting a warm-up of everything sort of moving forward. But that Ten of Cups says, I'm finally going to take some small steps onto the ultimate goal of being there, right? Of being available and being there. And I think the level of giving, the level of sort of, being happy with all of that is going to be good as well. So we have more of a communication and exchange, more of handing you some things that you've been waiting for. And I think that's good. You have a lot of good cards here, man. This next week, I think things clean up quite a bit. Souha, I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I'm going to try it. Souha? Thank you very much for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right. Did he think of me a lot in the past 2 days? Does he miss me? What is going on with that? Judgment says they're waiting. They're waiting, right? They're waiting for something. They feel like that they've just broken your heart at this point. They feel like they've been a little too abrupt. They feel like they've been a little too, a little too biting in their exchange. And you kind of saw that in some of your previous reading with the King of Swords. They feel like they have been that King of Swords. They feel like they have been pushed up against a wall here with demands, with expectations. And this is something that, they're sort of easing up on, and they're really looking forward to sort of the next phase or the next opportunity here. So they do miss you. The Judgment. I need that rebirth, that reincarnation. I need things to get back to where they are. I need you in my life. And the Three of Swords, it just feels empty, right? It feels a little bit empty without you in a lot of realms as far as this goes. Six of Swords realizes that they're playing the long game here. Some weeks, some months maybe, it'll be a little bit challenging, but y'all are going to be together. Y'all have been together for quite some time, and that's going to be something that, they look forward to. So this is something they know is in the long run and something that brings them happiness. The Nine of Pentacles is all about the level of contentment of all the things that I've worked for, all the things that I've been available are finally getting to a point that everything is good, right? Everything is happy as far as that goes. But yeah, there we go. There we go indeed. So yeah, so it is a little bit, the painting is acrylic, and I did put a watercolor filter on it to make the waterfall tarot. So, technically that is a little bit shady over there in the painting realm. Like I may get kicked out of the painting club with that. All right, let's get a work reading after we sneeze. Oh, I had a double sneeze over there. Why have one sneeze when you can have two? But yeah, why have one sneeze when you can have two? I was going for three. I do like the triple sneezes, but no, there was no triple sneezes in the cards, you know what I'm saying? And no triple sneezes on the cards either, because I back up, so I don't hit any spray on the cards with that. Valerie, I thank you for your sub. I appreciate you. All right, let's see for work. Where are we going to go? What are we going to do here? Oh, man, contracting is really on the table for you tonight, right? Contracting is a little bit on the table for you. The Seven of Swords, I'm getting out. I'm trying something new. I'm getting something going in there, And so Seven of Swords with the Hermit. I'm able to do this alone by myself. So this could be something temporary. Could be contract work. It could be something where you just work for 3 months, 6 months, year, whatever's going on with that. It feels like a lot of things are sort of tempting and sort of getting your attention as far as work goes in the contract style. That could be something that you do part-time, or that could be a new opportunity that you see and you're like, hey, this would be something that I definitely want to do. I think any contract work that is going to be up there opportunity-wise for you, I think has a lot of potential. In other words, it could turn into full-time. It could turn into something a little more serious, something a little more heavy, and that is going to be great, right? That is going to be great indeed. So there we go. Look at a little bit of contract work, or at least sort of a contract feel with the work. And that's going to be all right with everybody. So there we go. All right, we got R and I. What can we do? We can make a modern love out of R and U, because if R doesn't work, there's always S and T and U and V and all of that stuff, right? Sort of combo it out and get it going over there. Paula, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out. What is going on tonight? Paula, I did send you I sent you a message over Kickstarter, Paula. I don't know if you read it or not. But yeah, go to Kickstarter, read your messages, Paula. All right. Let's see over here. What's going on for R and I? Wheel of Fortune is nice. 7 of Cups. Talk about a little bit of illusionary success with that going on. But here we go. All right, here's what I think. I think R is going to be sort of putting some illusions in your plate there. They're going to kind of be, hey, I want to do this, or we can do that. I think that they're going to have some information, going to have some exciting things over there that may not work out and the level that you're kind of looking for them to work out indeed. Queen of Pentacles over here just has some heavyweight stuff that they are going to be delivering. They are going to be out there excited about, and I don't think they're going to be able to deliver it, right? Maybe it's a promise of a trip. Maybe it's a promise of this or that. Wheel of Fortune says you're just going to get what you've always gotten from that. So just sort of take that as more of a promissory note or something that's exciting, but may not be delivered on time, may not be available for you in the long run here. Could have a little bit of a challenge getting it gone, right? Overall, I think dreams, excitement, anticipation are going to be in the air soon, and you are going to be, very set up with all of this other stuff. But some of it is just dream. Some of it is just anticipation or excitement rather than based in reality, based on something that we can reach out and sort of make happen as far as this goes. So there we go. A little bit of a mixture with R and U. While we have the Love Tarot out there, let's do Karima Phase 2 with that. But yeah, let's see. Wants to be, of course, a question for the collective, spread the sun semester, angry, some petty behavior. I don't know. Will that affect the cards? I have no idea. I'm not good at helping anybody else with their reading. I just kind of throw down cards and hope for the best. I throw down cards and I just kind of hope that everything goes well. That's what I do. Anyway, what are his current thoughts for me? 4 of Pentacles is interesting. It's like that you're being a little bit hidden. You're being a little bit stealthy as far as information. It's almost like you have some information, you have some knowledge, and you're not quite sharing that. You're not quite open as you should be with this kind of stuff, right? They're kind of just waiting for some information from you. They're waiting for something from you, and they feel like that you haven't sort of delivered it. That's one of the thoughts that they have about you. Nine of Cups is a good thing. I think one of the things and thoughts about you is you're in this place to where you're pretty happy, you're pretty content. You have a lot of stuff that you need right now. You have a lot of stuff that you need right now. You're not sort of in that mode of, I don't have everything. You're not in that mode of desperation. You have a lot of good things in your life sort of making the rounds with that, right? So you got that Knight of Wands over here. It just says, yeah, Knight of Wands over here. It just says that you are active. You're making things happen. You're not sitting back. You're not sort of just relaxing at this point. You're pushing forward. You're pushing into that next thing, and you're going to be ready to go. Overall, 2 of Wands, they feel like that you know where you want to go, but you're not doing it as well. All right, so there's the current thoughts of me, and what things does he want to fix and change in me? I don't know. Do you need anything fixed? I don't know. It seems like that you seem okay with how you are, and they should be okay with how you are. So I don't know. Hopefully they don't want to fix you. That would be kind of an issue in the first place. But yeah, I don't know. King of Cups. If they could fix you, if they could turn a knob and alter you to make you somebody else, what would they do? King of Cups says, want to be less emotional. We want to be a little bit less emotional. Karima, it's quite okay. Not a problem. Black Swan, I thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right. Yeah, the King of Cups. Don't be so emotional. If I could turn a switch and change Karima, I say Karima would be less emotional. Six of Pentacles says, appreciate the gifts that I give. They want more appreciation. They want more recognition. And I think, I think that there's going to be something there as well. So if I could turn a knob, if I could change Karima magically, I would do it by having her appreciate the gifts, the things that I do. It feels like I'm not getting the appreciation that I want to from this, right? The Empress as well. They want to make you sort of more of a homemaker rather than a sort of a corporate person or somebody, so they want to sort of transition you into a homemaker role. Again, if they could flip a switch and just change you. But yeah, that's the way it goes. Two of Pentacles as well says you make decisions too quickly. They want you to not make those decisions too quickly. They want you to look at the perspective, think it over a little bit, and don't rush into decisions. So if they could flip a switch, then that's what they would do indeed. Yeah, there you go. So Sheila, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out. It is so good to see you. What is going on over there? All right, let's get a little bit of the Marquetti Tarot version 2. Version 3 is on the way. We are getting version 3 soon. We're getting version 3 soon. So yeah, we're going to pay her for those. And we're gonna get us some. So yeah, I'm gonna get me a Marquetti Tarot version 3. So we'll be unboxing it. She's also sending me her beautiful crystal cards, which there's a version 2 to that. I thought version 1 was perfect, and I just like drooled all over it the entire time. I mean, that is by far the best looking crystal oracle or crystal deck in general I've ever seen. Like the amount of work, effort, and perfection she puts into these decks is just unparalleled. And I wish I had the patience to do that as well, but I don't. So you get the tasty tarot from me. So, you know what you get from me? You get a food deck. That's what you get. Zara knows what I'm talking about. What is going on over there? Yeah, Karima, I'm just telling you, if we could flip a switch, but that's not reality. So, live in the fantasy world, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, how are you, T.O.? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you very much, Emma, for your concern. I appreciate that. I want to know, what does B want from me? KM, thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right, 8 of Swords. What do they want from you? Just like the Pink Floyd song. Is that Division Bell? Yeah, I think that's Division Bell. What do you want from me? Anyway, but yeah, what do they want from you? 8 of Swords, they want some restrictions. It feels like you're all over the place. Like, find your goal, find your pathway, and do that. Focus on that. Don't be all over the place. Restrictions at 8 of Swords. Fine-tune where you're going, fine-tune what you're doing, and don't be here, there, and everywhere. I think they get a little bit frustrated as you sort of move sort of in different directions sometimes as you're trying to figure things out. And they sort of, find something, walk the path, and chase that individually, right? Another thing they want from you is guidance. It's almost like that they don't understand where you're going or where you want to be or how things are going to be in the long run. They really feel like that they need some guidance. They need to understand you. I think they kind of look at you as a little bit of a mystery in some aspects, which, isn't bad overall. But the Page of Pentacles just says, I need some guidance. You're all over the place. It'd be nice to have sort of at least some thread or some pathway that I can sort of look at, that we can sort of, understand what's happening with you and what have you as far as that goes as well. The Two of Wands says, you have a lot of pathways here. I have a lot of pathways. I need to understand how to sort of get in, how to walk that path with you. And I think that's going to be, you know, an opportunity here, right? I want to walk that path with you. I want to know how to do it properly. So that's what you have over here with that. Hopefully that made some sense, at least a little bit of a sense. SH, thank you for your other donation. I greatly appreciate you. Your generous donations tonight. We got Emma wants to know, do coworkers like me or not? I sit there and I work my butt off. Does everybody like me? Do they love me? Let's see. Let's see. Indeed. Sour cream and potato chips. Ooh, those sound good. That sounds mighty good indeed. I do like me some Pringles. Sour cream and onion is very good. All right, I haven't had those in a while. Yeah, I'm fat enough. I really don't need those. I need to get me some salad is what I need. Salad and a banana. I think that's going to be my ideal thing there. There we go. All right, let's see what's happening here. How do my coworkers feel about me? The death card says they need some changes from you. They really do. They need some difference from you. They need you to do things a little bit differently. I think they voice their opinions about what you need to change, how you need to do things differently. But overall, they want a little bit of a difference from you, right? A little bit of a variance of what you're currently doing with it. The Knight of Wands says, hey, you're a person, once you get a task, you go and you run with it 1,000%. And they really like that. So you get a task, you have it on the table, and you just take off, right? You just take off. You zoom, there you go. And people really like that because they don't have to follow you around. I don't have to micromanage you. You pick it up and you run with it. Really appreciate that. The Three of Wands, you have big ideas. You have big ideas going through here, and they want to see where that's going to go. They want to see where your ideas take you. So yeah, they're pretty excited about your ideas, your inspiration, you know, kind of where you want to be with that. All right, should I be friends with N or should I dump them to the side of the road? I don't know. Let's see if you should be best buddies with this person. Maybe, maybe not. It all depends. Should they be friends with you? Do they deserve you is more of the question. Five of Pentacles says no. Five of Cups says no. Knight of Pentacles says no. Get the hell away from them. No, do not be friends with this individual. As always, do not be friends with the individual based upon a fat man reading cards on the internet. But no, it looks terrible. No, it just looks absolutely abysmal. But yeah, Karima, thank you for your extra card on the last question over there about the romantic feelings for me right now. I got you an extra card in that mix. I appreciate you. But yes, you need to dodge them. You need to dodge them like Emmett Smith running towards the end game over there. You got a Five of Pentacles, a Five of Cups. Looks like some disappointment from this individual, and overall I would just ignore them if I could. You know, that's the way it goes. It looked nice. They look so nice, and then there was reality. And then reality creeped up, and it was like, oh my, this doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. But yeah, let's see. Karima, thank you for your thank you for your other extra card for the other last donation. Thank you very much. All right, let's mix it up because it is time to mix up Karima phase 2 with a little Victorian romantic Cinderella. Welcome. What is going on? So good to see you as always. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. We got everybody in the house. It is a formal party at this point. It is a straight up party at this point. We're rocking and rolling here. All right, what is he wanting right now with me? All right, what does he want from me? A lot of questions about what people want from you. You know, if UVT would ask that about me, no, I'm kidding. But yeah, how's he viewing me? Okay, what is he wanting right now? You got a Two of Swords. He's wanting this distance to be gapped. No pun intended. He wants this distance to be, fixed. It feels like that we have too much distance, whether it be emotional, whether it be physically. We're kind of on that fence about I need some more togetherness. The distance is kind of killing us at this point. That Two of Swords is kind of that distance, that separation, they're not really excited about that right yet, right? They want that to be, to be not so much. The Five of Wands as well. Let's get some of these disagreements and put them under the, sweep them under the rug, as they say. But yeah, let's not have as many disagreements. I think that we can have some excitement. We can have some emotions in there. We can have some, some good stuff happening in the midst. But the Three of Swords says some of these fighting things just lead us to more of a separate feeling, the more of a, not really going farther in here that we need to go. So we need to gap this. We need to stop with the fighting. We need to stop the disagreements. We need to, sort of fix this as sort of it goes with that. The Knight of Cups as well just talks about let's be more romantic. And I think they're going to start that again in this next phase. In the next few months, they're going to start more of a romantic thing, more of a good opportunity here. And I think that's kind of where you're at with that. All right, UVT, you said you got soap in your eye. Now you say you got shampoo in your eye. Which is it? Which is it? You need to use No Tears Johnson's shampoo, right? No Tears Johnson's shampoo. If you had just used that, UVT, you would not have this issue. You would not feel like somebody poked you in the eye like Mo in the Three Stooges. All right, what is he wanting right now with me? Okay, we did that. How's he viewing me right now? Let's see what's happening here. The Moon, viewing you as an emotional individual. You have that emotion surging. And like I talked about as well in the previous reading, they're having more of an emotional surge. They're having more of an emotional movement. And that's going to be something that you both sort of have a connection to or a connection with. Sort of this friends with benefits, that's how they're viewing you right now. Again, this week has been a little harsh. This week has been a little bit, has a little bit weird on that aspect. But that Six of Cups just says friends with benefits is how they are viewing you right now. Page of Cups, right? Something we don't want to get too emotionally invested in this week. And again, this week has been rough. That's the way it goes. Two of Wands, they're looking forward to next week. It's almost like next week has something weird in it that may be unexpected or has something cool maybe that you've been waiting for in that. So yeah, there you go. All right, shampoo is soap. Semantics. Potato, call the whole thing off as far as it goes. But yeah, there it is. All right, well, let's do SH is over there. Let's make this happen. We got SH wants to know, what does W feel and how do they think about me right now? All right, well, let's get some clarity with the feelings, with this anticipation, this sort of getting through there. I think a beautiful deck for this. While we got Reiki bought me the animation right there. Pretty excited about it. FS, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Can I trust I and P at work? I don't know. Internet protocol? Can you trust IP at work? As long as if it starts with 192, it feels like it's going to be a local IP. I mean, just say 192, 168, just saying. Nothing better than computer jokes. Because that nobody's going to get except for like probably one person in there. All right, let's see. What does W feel about me? Do they like me? Do they appreciate me? You have some really good cards for what did they feel about me. You have a really good feeling. We have a really good connection, especially emotionally. Connection is kind of what you're looking for. Very excited with that Moon card, right? We're on a path together. We're on an unknown path. We are on a pathway that could be, sort of exciting for everybody. It's almost like there's a level of anticipation or a waiting time or some anticipation of we need to do this, we need to do that, we need to get things moving, need to get things rocking here. Because you have that connection, the beautiful connection with the Six along with this. It feels like the W is coming out of either a bad relationship or they've had some challenging relationships in the past, and that's something that you just kind of have to sort of put up with. And it's something as well, you have to sort of have some anticipation of, patience. You have to have some patience with this individual. Otherwise, you are going to get a little bit lost within this and not something that you want to kind of do in the long term. Strength card talks about that patience, talks about the troubled past. It talks about some levels of frustration that they're going to have. And so, some things that they're just going to sort of feel and not be ready for as far as the, sort of this connection goes with that. So that's what they think about you. All right, now let's do phase 2 of that. How does he think about me right now? All right. What kind of thoughts are going through their head? What kind of things are happening with that? Oh, there we go. So we got the ultraviolet Teddy is back there. No more hand me waffles or ship me your pickle, or it's back to the normal name. How long will she have the normal name before it changes? We'll see. We'll see indeed, right? How do they think about me right now? They think that we're working towards the same goal. It's almost like that we're working towards different goals. If somebody were to kind of take a peek and look at this from a different perspective or look at this from a different angle, but actually on the same goals, we're on the same objectives here. And I think that's something that's good, right? We want to be on that same page kind of feeling. King of Swords feels like that they think that you're very direct. You're very direct in what you want, how you feel, sort of putting it out there. And that's kind of the good and bad, right? You don't want to be too direct because you do want to have some level of finesse with that, but you do want to put level out things in there that you do want or you do need, or we do sort of have requirements for that. Overall, that they think that you are very good connection for them. They think that you are very sort of a kind, you're on the same page emotionally from the previous reading and as well as physically from this connection as well. It will take a while for things to completely work out with both of you. So if you're patient, again, we saw the patience in the last reading, but this is sort of a long-term ride, right? We're riding towards something better. We're riding towards a good destination here, and that's something good in the long run indeed. All right. So there we go. We'll do Karima, the next phase over here. The next two, the final phase indeed. All right. What new things do we see in the day? Let's go ahead and get a little bit of the monsters. We'll get all of the monsters on the table over here with the Mons Tarot going forward there. All right. What new things did he see in the day he spent more time that he likes? All right. We spent a little more time together, and I kind of said that that was going to be one of the themes, right? We want to spend more time together. They are going to get into that theme in the next few months of getting things set up for that, getting things ready to spend more time together. And if that's going to be good. Oh, Jesus, you got a good card on that. Oh, my God. That is nice. It's the path that they want. That's the path that they want to walk, right? The Star is an absolute key card within the context of this reading. You really have the beautiful Star here, especially with that Ace of Swords. We're finally getting to the pathway that we want. We're finally getting to the pathway that we had anticipated, that we had taken some time with, that we want to engage in, right? So that's a new thing that they saw. It's we can walk this path together. It's available to it. And I think that's something that they had doubts about. Is this really going to work out? Is this really going to be focused at a level that I want to sort of see here? And I think that they're ready to walk that line. They're ready to walk the pathway here. And that's a pathway that is finally opened up. The new opportunity is there. Four of Pentacles says as well, one of the things that they saw is your willingness to release, your willingness to relax, your willingness to be okay with everything, be all right with situations as they are. And that's one of the key components here. That Nine of Wands is a beautiful card over here. It just says that, yes, we can do things the way that they should be done. We can do these things without having, you know, a level of conflict or a level of pushback from that. All right. Let's see. All right, what big actions will he take towards me in a year time? Again, I think in the next few months, you are going to have some big action. So let's get some clarification on that and see what kind of big actions that we have, big opportunities that we have kind of going on through here. You're looking at a 10 of Swords with a 3 of Cups over here. That's kind of interesting with that. Let's see. Let's look at this. Queen of Cups over here. What big actions will they take within a year time? I think they're going to open up emotionally about what they want. I think they've been very quiet emotionally about what they want, what they need, where they want to go. They have been, they'll put some logistical things out there. I'd like some of this. I'd like some of that. They'll put some demands. They'll put some things on the table out there. But the Queen of Cups says, I haven't really been as open emotionally to you as I've needed to be for, some other parts of this to sort of walk forward, to move forward as far as this goes. The Queen of Cups just says that, you just have that emotional openness that's going to sort of transform over the next year as well. The Magician says they finally get control over everything. That's one of the things I think you've seen from this individual that you didn't like. They don't have complete control over every situation that they need to be controlling. They haven't stepped up to the plate to take that control. It feels like they're being manipulated, they're being controlled, and yet they haven't taken control. And that's some of the things that you're going to be good with that, right? Ten of Swords says there is an ending to sort of what they're currently doing. You do see kind of an ending or a conclusion is going to be in the next year, at least hints of that as far as that goes. And the Three of Cups is something where we don't have to shuffle around. We have better opportunities within this realm as well. All right. We don't have to shuffle around, sneak around. Don't have to do all of that. Cinderella, thank you for your other donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, let's go ahead and clock this as ending soon. There we go. We got an ending soon right there. All right, Alleyoftheoasis. We need more Oasis in here. And this is the opportunity that we can get. Is there someone else in love with my new wife? Oh, Jesus. What's going on with that? All right.
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
All right, let's see if there's anybody in love with a new wife. That could be challenging indeed. Well, the Poe knows. The Poe is going to be there. The Poe is going to be available. We'll see what's happening here. Is there someone else in love? Oh, man. Is this a problem? Or maybe a problem. I don't know. Yeah. I think naturally, is this a problem? Could be. All right, the Poe knows. Queen of Swords? No. Four of Wands, Nine of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. No, I just don't see it. I mean, I'm going to go with a no right here. Just don't see any of the clues that you would need, Maybe a Three of Cups over here, I have a little bit of that. Maybe a Seven of Swords or something. You just don't have any clues over here that somebody is in love with the new wife. You got a Queen of Swords over here. I think that you have a very direct communication. You have a very open, honest communication with this person. And the Four of Wands, you're building a new home, and it is a happy home, happy family, and it's going to be successful. You have a lot of good things happening here, a lot of good opportunities here that you're kind of looking forward to. You have that Nine of Cups as well. There's a degree of openness, happiness. There's a degree of contentment with what we already have without needing something else, without, requiring something else to sort of move in with that. Eight of Pentacles overall just says we're working towards the same goal. We're working towards a happy, content relationship, a happy relationship. And that's something that is, going to be great overall. And it's going to be very focused. And I just don't see... if you put down the Tower, Seven of Swords, and then you had a Three of Cups, I'd be happy to put a thumbs up all over the place, but I just don't see anything like that. Doesn't look like that at all with that. MR wants to know, does D love me? Does D love me not? Let's use a little bit of the leprechaun, tarot. We haven't used that one in a while. Put it on the table tonight and see if we can find the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, because that would be fantastic. All right. We'll see over here with this Five of Swords over here. D's feelings for you. It feels like that they've been defeated. They wanted some success. They feel defeated. They feel like success is out of their grasp. It's not quite possible to get that level, not quite possible to get some of the stuff that they've been wanting from over here with that. Seven of Pentacles feels like that I've worked so hard for this connection. I've done so much for this connection, but I'm not really getting the level of of success, a level of contentment from it, right? Because we had a little bit of the tower moment caused, by them. But yeah, a little bit of the tower moment, and they feel like that could be possibly their fault. They feel defeated. They just feel like it's not working, and they feel very frustrated at the whole thing, and they still need to cool down. I mean, this is one of the things where it hasn't cooled down yet. It's just like, well, it just hasn't gotten to that level that they need it to be happy with the whole thing. But yeah, a little bit of that action with that. Black Swan knows what I'm talking about. Black Swan, let's see, is he ever going to get the hell out? Is he ever going to leave? Wait a minute. Is who ever going to leave? Are you living with somebody you're trying to kick out? What's going over there? What's going over there? By the way, I did go shopping for my magic stuff. So they sold out of all of the items in 6 minutes. But luckily I was sitting there, so I did score one of the items. So one of the items is a coin set. So it's gimmicked coins, and it's a set of coins. So it's 3 coins that nest on top of each other to make it look like one coin. And it's magnetized, and it has some stuff in it to make it quiet when it connects. And so it's designed to make it look like you have 3 coins down to 1 coin, back to 3 coins. So anyway, so I ordered that, and it should be here probably in a month. This guy like hand mills all of the trick coins. So pretty excited about that. I will show you some tricks with that when I get it. But yeah, well, now I've kind of told you the secret. It kind of spoils the whole thing, but hey, what the hell? What the hell? But yes, they sold out in 6 minutes, and because I was clicking it very quickly, I did score 1 copy of one of the coins. So this is like a limited release. This guy only has these in stock like twice a year, so it's like a big deal that, they had it on sale. Anyway, but yeah, is he ever going to get the hell out? I don't know. Black Swan, who are you kicking out? Are you kicking somebody out? Is they going to get out? The 3 of Wands says they're already looking. They do have an opportunity to get out. They will be getting out. You'd have that fiery aspect over here that you're looking for, that you're excited about. Do you have a 7 of Swords over here that they're going to get out soon? No. I do think they're going to take a little bit of their sweet time, but that's going to be something as well. But you have that 3 of Wands. They're already looking. I think they already have plans. They already have a destination in mind, but they're going to make you wait your sweet time to get the hell out. This is something, right? Because you're looking for that change. You're looking for these opportunities. You're looking for something a little bit clean, a little bit good, something where you can get stuff done here. But yeah, the change is coming, and they're going to take their sweet time. 2 of Swords, they totally disagree with your timeline of getting out, for leaving Jay and all this other stuff. But yeah, I do think that they have already been looking at other people, and they're ready to kind of go. They're ready to kind of go. But yes, they will. They're going to take their sweet time. Whole thing is annoying to them. They have some big disagreements, some big disconnect, and it's something that's going to roost, or, it's going to sort of brew, no pun intended, with all the coffee talk and chat. Something that's going to brew a little bit. But yeah, they're going to get out of that J. They're going to get out of the J, and they're going to go to K, because K is a lot better than J. You know what I'm saying? K is a lot better of a letter. All right, KM knows what I'm talking about. We'll see what's happening with a little bit of a capybara. Now, good news. Tomorrow, I will be doing 10 billion 4K flip-throughs. 10 billion 4K flip-throughs tomorrow. So when I come back on Monday, we are going to have a stack of tarot this large of new tarot to read from that you are going to be able to choose from. So be excited. Be here Monday as well. And we are going to rock and roll and get all of this excitement out there, right? All of the excitement going through there. And we will have a giveaway Monday as well, too. So be sure to be here Monday for a tarot giveaway. We got so many tarot decks, we need to give something away, because I have a stack the size of me. Like if I stack everything up, I have a stack the size of me of tarot decks. And I need to give something away over here. But yeah, let's see. Can we do that? There we go. We're going to give away... We're going to give away the Tarot Animal. I'm going to give away the Tarot Animal, the mini edition over here, right, on Monday. So, yeah, the Tarot Animal, it's the mini edition. This is brand new. I have not read with this. So, yeah, I'm going to give this away. Whoops. Going to give this away on Monday. So, if you're excited about this, I'm going to give away the bookmark that came with it. So, yeah, be here on Monday. And hopefully you can win yourself a Tarot Animal. And you can, you know, just like In-N-Out Burger, you can get it animal style. But yeah. All right, I'll put that over there as a reminder that we're giving that away. Whatever happened to the Tarot Tower camera? It's on the floor. It's on the floor. So I had to use the little stand that I use for the tower cam. I had to use that for something else. So yeah, I'm going to do a review. So I got a new monitor that is a e-ink monitor. I'm going to post a review on that and let you know how that is. So that's going to be another equipment review. You know, we'll see. Monday's a fun day. I wish it was Sunday. That is my fun day. That's tomorrow day. I went on a date with a Scorpio. KM. Oh my. He seems attached fast. He seems attached fast. He wants to put a little KM on top of him.
Oh, baby.
Seems attached quickly. On the first date, 5 minutes into the coffee, he said, KM.
I love you.
Madly in love with you. He's madly in love with you. All right. What will happen with this? Well, I think that he could turn into a good friends with benefits situation if you wanted to do that. Is he a friends with benefits kind of menu item on your menu? Maybe. I think he'd be a good friends with benefits. You got the Three of Cups. You got a little bit of that Hanged Man. I think that there's a reason that he attaches fast. And I think that you'll find that is a bit of a red flag there. So if you know what I'm saying? A bit of a red flag if he wants to, if he proposes to you on the second date. But yeah, you got that Queen of Swords. You're going to have to be direct about what you want. So that's my recommendation. You got to be direct with what you want. If you want friends with benefits, be direct about it. If you want to be attached, but you don't want to be attached, you know, immediately, be upfront about it. And that's going to be something that if that's not mutual and he doesn't understand that organically, then there's a problem, right? Because when you say, I love you, do you want to marry me? And meanwhile, you're trying to escape out the back door, then there's an issue with that. Strength card says again, he is emotionally unavailable, and he is a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of a too invested with everything, right? But that's going to be something you're going to have to put up with. But yeah, that's the way it goes. Hanged Man says ultimately you're going to find this is only the first of many red flags. But if you want to do friends with benefits, then do friends with benefits. But you definitely want to make it apparent and upfront and you know, kind of honest there. Say, hey, you know, this is what I want. What do you think? Kind of thing as well. Will the money situation improve? I mean, if this guy's rich, I'm just saying, and this is coming from the guy that just got robbed of $5,000. But anyway, all right, but we'll see. We'll see. Will your money situation improve? Will you be able to get more fat cash with that? Wheel of Fortune is nice over here. I know you can't see it because the dollars keep falling. Wheel of Fortune is beautiful. This is a nice card that you're really kind of looking forward to here. But yes, I do think it's going to improve a little bit. Wheel of Fortune just kind of says that we are, what goes around comes around. New opportunities are around the corner. We have some good things happening. We have some good things going here, and that's going to be kind of good, right? Page of Cups just says, you know, sort of waiting around for it is not working, though. Sort of chasing it, getting pushed through, moving on this is definitely going to be something where you create your reality here. You create the money, and, you know, this is going to be an opportunity for you overall. So, yeah, there we go. Overall, the Nine of Swords just says, you know, the dreams you're having about what circumstances are happening, what kind of things are in the sidelines. It's going to be good. But yeah, I do think that you're going to come around to a little bit more opportunities with money there. And if the new guy's rich and he likes you a lot, you know, ask him for a loan for $6,000. I mean, I'm just saying, you know. All right. SH has another question as well. Does he have any intention to support me financially? Speaking of which, does he have any intention of supporting me financially, and what are his next steps? Let's see what we can get going on. UVT doesn't know what the Poe Tarot is, apparently. UVT doesn't understand that there's a Edgar Allan Poe Tarot, and it looks like that on the box, and it looks like this in the cards. So for Ultraviolet Tarot, that is what you got. That is what you got. All right? But there we go. So now you know, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Oh, what is going to be a good one for that? Ooh, you know, we got the Key Tarot over here. Going to be a key to Cinderella got robbed too. Oh, join the club, Cinderella. Join the club, Cinderella. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about my robbery. I don't want to talk about it. All right. Anyway, does he have any intention to support me and to give me the fat cash when I need the fat cash? Because, I mean, a girl's got to have groceries. All right. Let's see what's going on there. See what's happening with all of that. Let's see. Support me or don't support me here. Queen of Cups, Eight of Pentacles says yes, but only for a limited time. I think that you're going to get a level of support from this person, but it is limited, right? It is a little bit limited. So you're going to have to be patient with this. So you do get a little bit, and I don't even have the damn money trick over here anymore. The money trick is in the other room. 10 grand, Jesus Christ. Yeah. So, yeah, I do think that they'll support you, but they'll do it for a limited time, and then the game's up, right? But you do have an Eight of Pentacles. Hey, I'll work towards this. I'll get you going. I'll make it happen. I'll put on the tassels on my boobies, and I'll shake them and make them happen. But the devil says that some of that is going to be a little bit of a false promise. So you can expect some of that, but not all of that. So yeah, there's a limit to how much they're willing to cash out. Wheel of Fortune, right? The wheel goes round and round. What comes around goes around, and at some point you're going to be kind of like, they're going to be kind of like, yeah, we're done with this. So yes and no, right? It's not, they're not an ATM. They're not an ATM. So you are going to get some level of support over here, but it's not going to be anything just absolutely mind-blowing, okay? All right, at least that's what the cards say, but 10 grand, that hurts. That hurts a lot, actually. That is quite painful. All right, B52, Love Shack. We'll get some Love Shack over here. A little bit of an Owl Tarot. Let's take a peek and see who are we talking about. What good news is coming my way? Yeah, let's see if Ultraviolet can put some tassels on and send me a picture. There, you know, there we go. See, that's something to look forward to. Next good news coming my way. The Tower with an Eight of Pentacles. Somebody else's failures end up being opportunities for you to make a success. It feels like somebody's not pulling their weight here. Somebody's not doing what they need. Other people's failures, other people's lack of doing the things that they need to do, create an opening, create an opportunity for you to go forward, for you to get going as far as that rock and rolls, right? The Empress says the level of comfort, the level of connection that you need is definitely going to be there. It's going to be on target for you. Beautiful connections, beautiful things happening here, and working towards the same goal, working towards something that is going to be successful, but somebody else has to fail for that door to open up, for you to walk through, to you to get going. But hey, you know, if somebody else falls in the race, you pick up that baton and you carry it on to the finish line. That's what I'm saying. Can we trust IP at work? I don't think anybody got my joke. That's probably a good thing because I'm a dork. But let's see about that. Let's see about that indeed. All right. Can I trust IP at work? Is this somebody that I can hang on to? Somebody that I can trust? I'm sitting there. I'm working my butt off. The people that are going to back me up? I don't know. We'll see here. We'll see if we can trust these I and P. Yes. Yes. And yes, this looks like a trustworthy group of people indeed. Two of Swords says that there's a level of, there's not a level of connection that you would like, but I think that they're very trustworthy, right? The Lover's card, this is a card where I'm able to sort of see on the same page. I'm able to get some trust. I'm able to get some things out there and make that happen indeed. And that Queen of Wands, this is something where we can both be successful. We can both be outstanding with it. And overall, that is going to be a thumbs up indeed. Thumbs up. I do think that you can trust them, Paula got the IP joke. There we go. Maruta got a little bit of it, but yes. All right. All right. You know, it's all about the 192, 168. I don't know. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop now before everybody just, you know, tunes out. I'm never going to have another audience. If I do enough computer jokes, I will have no audience left. What actions, except maybe Mr. Crafty? But he doesn't like tarot, so this could be something where he's only gonna tune in for the jokes. I don't know. Anyway, all right. What actions is he wanting to take over here? What kind of things do we got going on here? By the way, this is the Waterfall Tarot. If you want a copy, it is available. It is available indeed. So we got lots of these left. I think we got 30 of these left, and then they're gone. After they're gone, I will not be reprinting this. I printed way too much. There will be no more of these after they are vanished. But yes. All right, let's see. What actions is he wanting to take? Seven of Pentacles says that he really has sort of this mood or this goal of making making things count. It's almost like before he didn't care if things counted. He didn't care if things were successful. He didn't care how things were taken. He just sort of did what he did, right? But now he's wanting to make sure that his actions have some good consequences to them, or his actions have some good things happening here. That Strength card just says that the level of patience they're willing to exhibit now is much more than what they wanted to do later. The level of connection, the level of reaching out is much more than they had wanted to do before as well. This is somebody too that has some big plans. They have plans to, again, sort of move into more of a permanent situation, plans to be around you more and go into that practice mode of, you know, can we practice being together more? Can we practice things going forward with that? And that Five of Swords just just says they don't want to be defeated again. You see this consistently, right? He wants the actions that they take to not be defeated or not be a waste of time. So you see that here, you say that here. They don't want to be in a situation where they fail again. So they're really needing that planning. They're really needing to reach out here to make sure that none of that happens as far as that goes. There we go. All right, we got a Cinderella with the triple shot tonight. Let's see how my life will be, and with a little bit of a 5-month situation over there. Ciro Marquetti. We can do some Ciro Marquetti. We do have another Ciro Marquetti. Let's use Cinderella. We're going to use another Ciro Marquetti deck. We're going to use a different Ciro Marquetti deck, right? We have like 5 of these damn things, so we might as well use a different Ciro Marquetti deck. So this is a beautiful one. This is a beautiful one here. Let's see. How will my life be 5 months from now? Financially, healthy, anything unexpected, anything good or bad? Let's see what we got in the cards indeed. Ooh, you got a little bit of that Page of Swords. There's some new connections is what you're going to have with that Emperor, the availability here. I think I've touched on this before. One of the consistent health problems that you have seems to be getting better, seems to be on that level of improvement over here. That Emperor, I have more opportunity to take charge. I have more things that I can do. I have more open doors for me, and that's going to be something good, right? Because I have a level of control. And a lot of times it's frustrating not to be in control, but this sort of says that yes, you will be in control. You will have that level of good things with that. And a Two of Swords, right? It's almost like things are getting better. Things are improving in some type of health situation that you have been stuck in, that you have been cornered in here. And that's going to be something good because you're finally going to see, an improvement. You're finally going to see some better opportunities here, and you're kind of ready for that. I do think that you do get gifted some money too. I really think that's going to happen in the next 5 months. Somebody is gifting you money. Somebody is giving you money. Somebody needs to sort of, help you basically financially, and not like significantly, but I think that you have some financial help coming, right? With that Six of Pentacles, sort of handing out, getting that opportunity there, getting a couple of bucks headed your way. Page of Swords says that some of the things that are wasting your time are going to be basically alleviated, or some of the things that you have been challenged for with time are going to be alleviated and not up in your face. So yeah, there you go. A lot of time wasters gone. I think that's going to be good. I think that's going to be very focused for you indeed as well. Looking good. All right, a little bit of a Waterfall Tarot request. We can do Waterfall Tarot because that's what we do. Fantasy Feline Tarot, that's going to be over here. Ultraviolet Tarot. Ultraviolet Tarot, if you're still in chat, UVT, you told me to back Jesse Feinberg or something like that. Jesse Feinberg. Anyway, I backed her deck and I got it. So I did receive the deck. It is in my hands and I will be unboxing that tomorrow. So get ready for that. We got 4K flip throughs. We got the Jesse deck unboxing. We got all sorts of good things happening over there. General for September. The Hermit is finally over. The Death card changes. September is going to be a change in your life romantically. We have some things going through. We have some opportunities here romantically, and you're going to be ready for that. You're going to be ready for that next step, ready for that next opportunity here. King of Cups feels like that sort of that emotional distance that you've been creating, the emotional distance that you've had is just not going to be prominent. It's just not going to be there anymore. It feels like a good connection coming through here. The Hermit is finally over. The changes romantically that you've been waiting for are coming about. So I think September could be an interesting romance opportunity for you indeed. We got the last Cinderella question, and then we are going to do the karima final phase with that, and we will see you on Monday. Be sure to tune in Monday I need to get rid of the Tarot Animal deck. So yeah, if you want this deck, I give it to you free on Monday. We'll have a challenge on Monday, and we'll see who wins, and we will ship them a brand new tarot deck. All right. Yeah, we got news coming up for September. September's a big month. My birthday is in September, so that is going to be fun too. It's near the end of September, but yeah. All right, I want to see where this is going here. To get the Tasty Tarot, we're going to have that in September. September's a big month. There's a lot of changes, a lot of cool things happening. Queen of Swords is interesting here, right? Why do I feel John in my energy field? The Emperor, the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Cups. This is temporary. This is nothing to sweat over. This is nothing that you should be really, super focused on. This is a little bit of a temporary thing. They are there. They do exist. The Emperor says that they have a little bit of a command over you, or a little bit of command over your emotions with that Page of Cups over here. So just be aware that that's something that happened. So I think you're feeling that wave, and I think it is a temporary wave, and it is kind of something that is going to sort of be not as intense, or not as, sort of focused the way that, you had sort of looked forward to that. Well, the Queen of Swords overall says you have a lot of control over this. This is not something that needs to sway you if you don't want, but if you do want to engage in it, this is something where we can get some emotions crossed over. We can get some emotions through there if you want it. But that is something that you definitely, it's under your control. It's a temporary kind of thing. If you want to chase that, if you're all about that, then that's cool. But if you're not, you don't have to be. All right. The beautiful, wonderful Karima is on the finality here. Is that a word, the finality? It could be. What are his romantic feelings for me right now? This very moment. Let's see where that is going to take us. 5 of Cups. We're moving towards getting defensive against bad emotions. It's almost like that they're done with bad emotions. They're done with negativity. They need a break from that. They need something better. They need that next step, and they're ready to sort of take that next opportunity in there to it, right? That 5 of Cups into that 7 of Wands. I'm being defensive against my negative thoughts, being defensive against my negative emotions with here. And that's something that you see because of, again, this week. You do have some negativity in their life, some negative emotions, some very challenging things in their life. And this is something that they're willing to let go of. They're willing to let that pass over here. So that 5 of Cups, with that, they're finally getting defensive. They finally realize this is dragging them down, and they're ready to give that up and move to the next level and get back to normal, right? We talk about the Wheel of Fortune being a normality, being back to normal, being back to the usual stuff that we do. And that's something that they really want to return to. They really want to be that way. Because the King of Swords, they don't want to be that person that does the biting comments, that does the negative things. They want to be back to normal. They want to be in that passion because, again, the next steps, the next thing that they're looking forward to, the next steps that they're going to take are the next few months of sort of this practice mode of where can we be? Can we be permanent? Can we do all the things that we like to do? Is that going to be possible? Let's take it step by step. And that is it for me. I will see you on Monday. Be sure to be subscribed to the channel. Tomorrow we have a boxing of Jesse's deck. And then we're going to do 4K flip-throughs galore. Tomorrow's going to have a ton of content. You got to be subscribed to see it all. And thank you for watching.